All right, welcome back to another episode of my movie review series, episode 320. Now, last week I said that uh, Indiana Jones will be coming back. Yeah, I forgot what I said last week, but yeah, man. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, this movie, even though it's the first movie of the Indiana Jones film series, it is the second in the continuity, the story continuity. Yeah, I'm trying to go in chronological order here. I'm still still having a hard time saying that word. Chronological, chronological. Yeah, I'm trying to go in chronological order here. So this movie, the story happened a year after, it happened a year after Temple of Doom. So yeah, as far as continuity goes, there you have it. But yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. You know, yeah, later it became called Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. But back in 1981, the movie was called Raiders of the Lost Ark, so I'm going with that. But yeah, this movie though, yeah, yeah, like I said, the first time we ever seen the character Indiana Jones himself, and yeah, it gives you one of the one of the most badass, really, one of the most badass introductions that we'll ever get from a character. But yeah, you get to see how much this cat really mean business. Yeah, man. But yeah, the players in this movie, Harrison Ford, of course, Karen Allen, Paul Freeman, Ronald Lacey, John Rhys-Davies, Dehone Elliott. Yeah, this movie though, the story goes in this movie that yeah, the story goes that after after talking to a couple of Army intelligence agents, that Nazi forces are ex excavate excavating not Nazi forces are excavating at Tanis, Egypt, and one of their telegrams mentions Indiana Jones's old mentor, Abner Ravenwood. Jones deduces that the Nazis seek the Ark of the Covenant, the Lost Ark of the Covenant, which Adolf Hitler believes will make their army invincible. The agents recruit Jones to recover the Ark first. So yeah, that's the basic story right there. That's a basic story right there. Yeah, you gotta get the Lost Ark before the Nazis do. Otherwise, all is lost. Yeah, so yeah, throughout this whole thing, Indiana Jones, aided by an old friend of his. An old friend of his, you know, yeah, Abner Ravenwood's daughter, Marion, yeah, who Jones once had a illicit relationship, and learns that Abner Ravenwood is dead. Yeah, so he got to work with an old girlfriend to retrieve the lost Ark of the Covenant. So this movie though, man, I tell you, yeah, what a thrill ride, what a thrill ride, first time out, and yeah, it's a thrill ride from straight from the beginning. Yeah, pretty damn good movie. I, I'm just going to say right now that it is a 5 out of 5. I mean, yeah, you got everything that you would want to see in a period piece of an action adventure period piece, And yeah, you got that swashbuckling action, you got the thrills, you got the thrills and the chills, you got some real cool excitement in here. George Lucas wrote this one, Steven Spielberg directed it, Evan Sephora starred in it, you know. Almost started sounding like a broken record, when I talk about these movies, when I do Last Crusade, I'm gonna say the same thing. It's true. The same principles, the same principles, doing the damn thing. And yeah, man, John Williams, he provides the score, he provides that legendary theme music. So yeah, when I say the thrills and the chills, the chills, you get the classic face melting scene, the classic face melting scene, But then don't forget in the beginning of beginning of the film, in the beginning of the film when he was going after this golden idol, yeah, you got this bag, the same amount of weight as the idol, so he gotta he gotta take this bag and put it in the same spot that the idol's sitting in, but at the very same time, he gotta remove the idol. So yeah, he's a little bit fast with it, and yeah, yeah, he got the golden idol, and he got to get out of there because the whole joint booby trap with a shooting poison tip darts. Yeah, so the guy that was helping him, Alpha Molina character helping him, you know, he swing back on Indiana Jones's whip. He swing back across, you know, he wants Jones to toss him the idol, so he can toss him the whip. Yeah, so Jones tosses him the idol. He expect the whip to be returned back. So he drops the whip and he takes the idol with him. Yeah, the whole cave is starting to collapse all around Indy. Yeah, so he jumps over the open bottom. He jumps over the pit. But he jumps, but he don't make it. He hangs on. He grabs the vine, and he grabs the vine. His weight pulls down on it. Yeah, so he tried to climb back up. Yeah, he he gets back up on the platform. Things are still falling, and then you see you see Molina's character, dead by one of the booby-traps. Yeah, so he picks up the idol. You know, he got his whip. He picks up the idol, and he gets out of there. Well, before he starts to get out of there, you see the giant boulder start to come down. And this is 100% classic. Anybody knows about the giant boulder? Yeah, Jones. Yeah, he start to run for his life there. Start to run for his life there before the giant boulder start to come down and crushes him. But yeah, he gets out of there. But unfortunately, someone was waiting for him. Yeah, he had the idol right there. He had it in his hand, but he had to give it up. So yeah, that was kind of a mission fail. But yeah, the two Army intelligence officers they give him the assignment to retrieve the Lost Ark of the Covenant before the Nazis do. Yeah, so he goes for the Lost Ark. And yeah, he goes to Lost Ark, and yeah, he gets into one hell of an adventure. Yeah, for the first time or for the second time, depending on how you looking at this movie, continuity wise, or just watching the movie. But yeah, this movie, it just gives you a lot of a lot of a lot of great a lot of greatness, a lot of legendary greatness. This movie is truly damn good shit. And yeah, man, 100% something you can never pass up. You can never pass up an Indiana Jones film. I mean, you can't do that. I mean, no matter who you are, you can't do that. You know. Yeah, because it's just you up for a thrill ride. You up for another great adventure. But yeah, this movie straight up a 5 out of 5, man. I mean, yeah, he do. Yeah, all in all, at the end of the whole thing, you know, yeah, yeah. Speaking of the climactic end, with the face melt and everything like that. But yeah, with all of that, yeah, the movie it still would have ended whether Indiana Jones did something or not. The movie would still have ended the same way. You know, yeah, Jones was he was awarded it in D.C. for securing the Ark. Yeah, despite Jones's insistence, the agents state only that the Ark has been moved to a undisclosed location for top men to study. But in a large warehouse, the Ark is created up and stored among countless other crates. So yeah, so yeah, in all in all actuality, this is truly the lost Ark of the Covenant. Yeah, I mean, crated up and stored in countless other crates, It's gonna take you forever to look for that one thing. But yeah. This movie is awesome though. This movie, it is awesome, truly. So straight up 5 out of 5 from me. Yeah, that's my review. That's my short review, and I'm sticking to it. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Well, next week, next week, next week, we are going back to the Matrix. Next week. Not only are we going back, but we're going to reload the Matrix next week. So you keep it locked right here for that next week. Check out my other shit right here. Subscribe to me right here. But in the meantime, in between time check, this show is off.